Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing an unboxing on the Lowe's 2023 Cemetery Angel. This guy was also sold for 2024 by Morris Costumes, so that's pretty cool. I did get him in 2023, one of my first big life-size animatronics. He's 8 feet tall, he's towering over most of my animatronics, except for one. But yeah, I'm super excited to finally actually do a proper unboxing on this guy, since, last one I didn't even unbox him. Anyways, without further ado, let's just get into the video. Alright, so this definitely, you can probably tell, this is not the original box. I got him from the floor model. So everything's been here pretty loosely. Let's see what's in here. We have the top part of the base, since he is on like a kind of pedestal. Here is the control box piece, all the wires. Here is one pole. Two poles. This, I believe, yes, the mechanism. So you can see, kind of just has a motor, turns a little bit, makes the wings that he has flat. Also where the head connects onto. Here is one of the arms. And the other arm. Here is the piece that goes under the plastic piece from earlier. Hole number 3. I'm gonna have to reach in there, but hole number 4. Here is the head. Gotta fix his eyes so that they both light up. Yeah. Here is the waist piece. The hip shape. Here are his hands. The biggest piece that barely fits in this box, the base. It's got a huge base. Not the most reinforced, still falls over a lot, but oh well. Here is one of his wings. They're kind of crappy. I do wish that they were a better material, since they're just fabric and a really thin plastic. Here is the cover for the base. It's got a pretty cool pattern. And lastly, is his clothes. So they've got stone texture, making great stature. And that's all the pieces. So let's get into the setup. Alright, so I've lowered the camera quite a bit for this part so you can kind of see what's going on here. First thing that we're going to grab is the base, which kind of set it down like that. It's not very reinforced, but it does the job. Then there's the 4 actual poles, and you can just snap them on like this. It's got snap locks, so you gotta push in the little pin, and boom. Just go do that 4 times. Okay, once you're done with that, you grab piece C, which looks kind of like this, and you're gonna attach it to all of these. So make sure everything's lined up, and connect all this with snap locks once again. Alright, so once you have this, you're gonna grab the first clothing piece, which is the cover for the base. You gotta find the front, which has the skull design on it, and you just scrape it over there, pull it down onto. Now there's like a little bit of a slit here. You gotta make sure that's over that. Pull this down until the base is completely covered. So you cannot tell if there's any holes under it. Okay, once you have that, you'll grab this plastic piece and make sure that the sensor is at the front. Kind of just slide that onto there. Make sure it's secure. And then you're going to grab pole F, and that kind of just attaches onto there, like that. I'm going to start moving the camera up now, since he's getting pretty tall. Alright, camera's at his height now, so the next step is to grab this form piece, and that kind of just goes over the pole into the air, and it'll keep his shape. Then you'll grab the H piece, and that just goes on there like that. Yeah, now he's super tall. Alright, I did adjust the camera a little more again. For the next step is grabbing his head, and you're just gonna try to get that on there. It helps if you're taller, but I'm short. So, the next step is grabbing his clothes, and you're just gonna try your best at getting them onto him. So, wow, look at that. Look at how perfectly that worked out. You have the arms on, you can grab the hands, and they'll kind of just go in like this. Pretty easy. And there is little Velcro in the sleeves that you can attach to the hands. And it'll look something like that. You then feed this white wire through the arm and drop it down to all the other wires. The last major step is putting on the wings. So you do have to kind of go around back to those little pegs, and the wings kind of goes in like that. If you did get him recently, it comes with little clips to make sure the wings don't fall off. I don't have those anymore, but yeah, they're helpful. And then like that, the setup is pretty much done. So I'm just gonna make a few small tweaks and finish wiring him up, and he should be ready to go. Alright, here he is, all wired up and ready, so let's get into the demo.
I have been patient for your arrival, but it was good of you to heed my call. There is much to see in the afterlife, so let me show you the way. You do not agree to follow? Ah, you really think you can avoid me? Go ahead and run. Just know that I am always here.
Alright, so that was my unboxing and setup of the Lowe's 2023 Cemetery Angel. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe for more Halloween content like this, and I'll see you in another video.